What's up, guys? Boy Socrates Feliz coming at you with a driving video. Just got out of church. Now I'm gonna go study because just gotta keep grinding, you know. First off, praise God. Thank you for the message today. It was about financial and debt and stuff like that, and not being chained down to debt. But today, somebody asked me to talk more about the sexual energy. I already made a video on that. But if you want to talk about the energy itself, I'm not an expert at that. I'm just trying my things out. I think this comes with the semen retention, and I kind of want to try it without it, because I just want to see if it's still as potent or effective, right? For me, the way I see it is I'm a walking aphrodisiac. Seriously. To the point that I just breathe sometimes and I just feel a bunch of heat coming my way. And what I mean by heat coming from women, I'm not talking about body heat because it just worked out and then you feel that heat. You know, I used to kind of make that mistake this year early on, where I was like, all right, the heat is just the body heat. So I feel this negative energy coming from this one guy. Oh my, the moped, bro. What the fuck is this? No, not like this. Hold on. I'm like, oh, I feel this negative energy coming from this guy, but in reality, he was just working out. Maybe there was some negative energy that way, because actually, those guys were hateful down the line. So I don't know. But what I mean by heat, look, there's this specific feeling you feel coming from the womb of a woman. It could be any way, you know. It depends on what turns her on. But with me personally, I like to have my energy flowing through me, and by that I essentially breathe from my balls, or I just breathe from my solar. I forget what it's called, but it's like in your belly. You ever see Naruto, where the chakra comes from? That, the yin yang, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. When you breathe from your stomach, you breathe from your balls, and you breathe, and you just essentially, this is how I picture it. Because I can't really contain it as much anymore, but I can activate it like that. It's when that raw, masculine, primal energy just comes out of you. And the way I do is, I eventually just imagine unlocking a jar. Then I start breathing. Then I will redirect the internal energy up my spine and just breathe. Now, that's how I did before. Now I just breathe sometimes. And then if I feel the heat, I'm a little malicious. And I do throw it. I like just breathe like a little hard like that with some intention, and then boom, I throw it at them to fuel the fire. I stopped that. I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to become more disciplined. I kind of enjoy that, to be honest. Is that fetish? I don't even know. But it makes the women very obsessed, because I'm essentially throwing my energy to them, my internal energy. I don't want to say life essence, but I am essentially making them feel something they don't feel when they talk to guys or act like guys. Because you might call it manipulation, you might not. This is just me allowing my energy, my true being, to flow while truly being myself. So the women get to see my characters, my characteristics. I can say where the fuck I want to say. Essentially, I can drop my layers. I can make them feel a bunch of different things while having that energy flow to them, and they're thinking, damn, I want this guy so bad. Why do I want this guy so bad? Why am I so obsessed with this? Damn, my body wants him. My body wants him. So they get to be comfortable, and their body wants me. because that's how potent it is for me. My energy. Like I said, a walking aphrodisiac. And I have the looks already. I have the body already. So I have the package. I have everything. I literally was doing sit-ups at a campus. There was like 4 women, and they were just checking my dick print. All of a sudden, there's 10 women that just came by. Because one of them started texting like in the group chat, because, you know, sorority girls. And all of a sudden, there's 10 women just surrounding me. They're just checking out my dick print. One of the guys with his girlfriend had to leave because she was checking me out. But my energy was radiating too, because I was actually working out, and my pheromones and my energy, just me breathing, like I said, me breathing just activates it at this point. But the heat coming from women is essentially their womb speaking. You can feel this. Have you ever sat down next to a girl and all of a sudden you just feel heat coming from her body? There you go. It has nothing to do with the sweater. It has nothing to do with what she's working out. It's not the laptop that she's using. No. It's her. All right, buddy, like, lady, you're in the way. It's her. And then all of a sudden, you ever get like a chubby? That's because she either just orgasmed or she's staring at you like, I want this guy right here, right now. That's her directing her sexual energy towards you unconsciously. But you are able to pick it up because you're empathetic. You can feel that type of energy. And when you're able to feel this type of energy, I'm letting you know right here, right now, you got her. 200%, she'll do anything for you. You just gotta play your little cards right. But you can just literally walk up, ask her for a number, her name, and then pull back a little bit, see how she acts, and then bam, you got her. I'll go more in depth with heat, but the heat is just in the womb. You know, that just means she's turned on. She's turned on by what she looks. You probably have many chances with that woman, and not only that, women can get turned on by many things. You know, I have this one coworker who seems to love keeping eye contact with me. Like, I see her pupils dilate and everything, and I feel little bit of heat coming from her body, her womb. But she enjoys the eye contact. She just blabbers and blabbers and blabbers. She's like in a trance talking to me. But that's what she enjoys. She enjoys the eye contact. Now, if I were to actually throw my energy at it, then it's like, whew, it's going to be a flame. But she's like 16. I'm not going to do that. Anyways, that's really it. That was my ramble. Anyways, with the energy thing, once you start, when they're in heat, they're going to do a bunch of things. All right? You know, when you're able to feel that heat, they're going to do a few things. They're going to either actively seduce you, or they're just going to get turned on to the point they start doing some goofy things, right? But you can feel the heat to a certain degree. Let's say you're just sitting down and she walks past you. You feel that heat. You feel like this little amber of heat just radiating out of her body, right? And then you can tell your friend, hey, go walk past her. And he would feel nothing. Let's say you walk past her and you feel that heat, right? Or maybe she walks past somebody else and he doesn't feel it. Or maybe he does feel it, and then it starts like diminishing because she's not actively trying to seduce him. And when she feels that heat, or she has that heat going on down there, then she's gonna do, you know, the choosing signals. Really, she's gonna walk near you. She's gonna walk slowly past you. She's going to look at you. She's going to stare at you. She's going to observe you very hard. Very hard. To the point like she's wondering, man, I want this guy so bad. But what can I do to get his attention? What can I do to get him? That's why if you get to step down and talk to a woman, be you, but try to radiate your energy, your sexual energy away. I'm not gonna tell you to be in your mind looking at her like you're doing a bunch of things to her, that's actually adultery. And the way I unlocked my energy, the way I tested was very adultery-like. So that was on me, to be honest. But now I don't need to do that. I could just zoom that shit out. So you can still be you, but you have to essentially circulate your energy, your internal energy, and just radiate out of you. Or just like, let's say you're talking to her, eye contact, right? Eye to eye, you're talking, and you say some things, and then she starts talking, right? While she's talking, radiate your energy towards her. See how she reacts. See if you can feel the heat start rising up. See how is she looking away? Is she fidgety now? Did she pause for a second and go, what the was that? Can she not look at you in the eyes? Stuff like that. Because that's when okay, this energy crap, I don't want to say crap, this energy is real. It's real. She's affected by it. I don't know what she's truly feeling, but she's affected by it. Because when I'm working out and I just breathe and have my pheromones, my sweat, everything's just pumping, right? My body, everything. Sometimes I do pulse my energy out so people can get affected, right? Yeah, I'm so malicious with this sometimes. Yo, what the fuck? You really took that turn? And then you'll see the reactions. You'll feel a bunch of heat. Well, for me at the gym, I don't know, my brain like turns off that signal. It's like, oh, go time, I'm focused. I don't care about what energy is being received towards me. I can feel the heat, but I won't reciprocate the energy received in me unless I'm done working out and then I start walking out. Let's say she's behind me and she's thinking sexually, and then bam, I feel that yin energy being thrown at me. But I can still feel the heat when I'm working out. I just won't receive the energy, right? So my brain's not focused on it. It like turns it off. Turns off that signal, that radio signal, so I don't receive it. But I digress. The energy itself because when I'm at the gym and I radiate the energy, all right, let's say, I'll give you a few examples, right? This girl was working out behind me. It's actually the girl who who I posted her threads about. It was her. She tried multiple times, but she had like her sweatpants on, covering her ass. She just had a tank top on, and then all of a sudden, when she's working out behind me at a different, like I was at one cable machine, there's another one right behind me. So she started working out. My energy started radiating. I felt a bunch of heat coming out of her womb. What did she start doing? She took off her sweats, her like sweater covering her ass. She moved up a little forward so I could like kind of see the angle, and she kept working out. And then she kept turning towards me, like doing rotations, but she would pause, look at me real quick, and then finish the rotation, and then go back. And then she's like freaking out because I can just feel the heat pulsing, like pulsing, and then all of a sudden, you know, I kind of do a little energy towards it. So she just went insane to the point that she started acting goofy. What I mean by goofy, she started fidgeting a little bit. Her legs started tapping more. When I walked to get a handle, she started flexing. Like she would turn around, flex, show me her back. That was her way of peacocking. I'm like, what is she doing? You know? She did that multiple times. That was her way of trying to get my attention. Like, look at my body, look at my back. I got back. I don't know why, but you know, girls do goofy shit. They just can't say hi. I don't know what to tell you. But that's how I made her feel, right? Because I made her very, the energy just turned on. It was so potent for her, or just in general. Now, is it potent for every girl? No. Some girls, I would have to like pour an entire bucket of, I would have to pour an entire bucket of energy in it. It's just not worth it, because then I would just be tired, right? Some girls, I could just do a little bit, like a tiny musical, just breathing, and then bam, it's just heat. I just feel full-blown heat. What the? Oh, it's a cop. Coming my way. That means that girl's part of my tribe. She already found me attractive enough that she wanted me sexually, and then me throwing the energy is essentially just doing it for her. She's like, damn, I want this guy right here, right now. The one where I have to like sit there and like pour and pour and pour, because I tested enough, right? Those are really the ones that mid-interest, really low to mid-interest, not really worth the time. You could tell by how intense the heat is. You know, if it's like just scorching and you just feel that yin energy coming back towards you, she's part of your tribe. You two are compatible to such a high degree, it's disgusting. Sexually and physically. That's what I'm starting to realize. That's what my data is telling me. It's like, all right, the ones that I feel the yin energy being thrown back at me, we're very compatible. We are like, boom, spark. She already found interest in me. And now that I feel that energy being thrown back at me, she really finds me, she's just, Those are the ones that truly, that I'm truly compatible with, me personally. Sexually. I can't really tell in the gym, because like I said, my receiver's off, right? Until I start walking out. And then all of a sudden, it just boom, turns back on. You know, I've tested this enough at this point already. Some girls, again, everybody's different, guys. Some women get turned on easier. Some women don't. Some women it takes longer for them to have an orgasm. But if you can, like I said, if you can feel that yin energy being reciprocated just by throwing a little bit out there, not really doing much, just know that she's probably, one, finds you very attractive, two, sexually frustrated, and then she's going crazy for you when you do that, and three, y'all compatible. Damn, this is WhatsApp group me is going crazy. Just execute if you want it. You will have to just ask for her number, call her. Yet you will have to talk sexual to a certain degree, or at least give her your number. At least introduce yourself, and then radiate the energy. Still, you know, make sure she's getting watered. You're like watering a plant. You're like watering her womb with energy. Some would actually just be at a calm state. It's like they're absorbing it, and it's just keeping them very smooth. Like it's a, how do I say this? It's a very smooth approach. It's like a constant good feeling. Like that old lady, or that older lady, I talked about at Starbucks. Not Starbucks, fucking this cafe. I just felt the energy like smoothing her out. She kept saying I have an amazing smile. Older lady, right? But I kept smoothing it. I felt heat, but it wasn't like crazy. She wasn't having an orgasm. She probably, that girl was probably a freak. That old lady was probably a freak. But it wasn't potent enough. I didn't pour enough, right? Then there was another one where I just sat down, breathed a little bit here and there, naturally didn't really pulse my energy, and then I sat down next to her, I pulsed my energy a little bit, bam, she had like 3 energy orgasms, right? Because I felt that yin energy. I saw her legs curl, I saw her kept staring at me, I saw her bend her ass in front of me while she was slowly leaving. I saw her, when she got up, she looked at me. That's all a sign like, yo, I could just ask for a number. She even threw out a little piece of paper far away, then walked slowly in front of me and left. Mind you, she had an entire RBF the entire time. And she had to leave because she couldn't handle, she's like, bro, this is too much. You know, that's just the most recent examples. I have other older ladies like sit next to me, and they would just be very, I'll feel the heat, and they didn't want to leave because it's very comfortable. At others that would sit right next to me, I'll radiate the energy. They're going a little crazy, but then I'll like pour a whole bucket of my energy in it, and then they'll go insane. Then all of a sudden, bam, their switch is like completely on. They don't care who's in front of that, who's in front of her. They don't care if that's a boyfriend, husband. They don't fucking care. They want you, right? That's level, right? I highly suggest you don't pour the bucket because you're just gonna be tired. But yeah, go test out. Go test it out. You know, first off, you have to unlock. I actually don't know, to be honest. For me personally, I had to go semen retention, celibate for many years at this point, and work out, eat well. All of a sudden, my energy, that energy and that heat just unlocked for me one day. Because I saw this one girl, I was like, man, something's wrong with her. Something's weird. Did she fuck the morning of? Did she had sex recently? Something, right? But I kept looking at her ass, and that like I felt heat coming. I was like, what is this? All right, that was the first example. Second time was when I was leaving. I asked this girl, yo, let's go at the gym. And all of a sudden, I just felt this boom, yin energy being thrown at me. And I got chubby while walking. I was like, what is this? I was like, I was like, wait a second. Can I direct my intentions to other people? My energy is a two-way thing. Can't I just throw it at somebody else? So I tested it, and it worked. Some girls are very smart because they picked up on that. They'll be like, yo, it's him. Like instantly, these 2 young ladies, I remember this, they picked up on that. They're like, man, what's going crazy? They whip out their phone, they're probably texting, you feel this? Yeah, I feel this. And then they'll look at me, and then they'll look at the girl right next to me, see how she's reacting, and they're like, oh shit, it is him. But I'm at a point now that my energy is just flowing, radiating out of me, because I'm not suppressing it. Unless I'm at home. Then, you know, I'm with women of my family, and I don't want to do that to them. So yeah.